Alright, we're gonna call the world, what we call the world? We're gonna call it Mort, because Mort. Then we're gonna choose 1.17 world gen. We're gonna go into settings, force other details on, save, done, and we're creating a new world. Alright, we are in a birch forest to start off. Oh, there's a nautilus. Hold on. Hi. I'm gonna drown. Alright, this is actually a really good spawn. Wait, I like this spawn. We have the ocean, we have wood, we have, I guess, farm animals for food. And we have the Pale Garden. I actually want to do Pale Garden stuff. I might as well do that today, actually. But first it's wood time. Alright, so I kind of want to do this as like a series where I slowly get into things like editing, because I am well aware that my editing style. Oh my god, is that the goblin sheep? Hold on, come here. Ugh! Who thought this looked good? Who at Mojang thought this looked good? This is not okay. I feel like someone screwed up the model. Alright, what I want to do for this series is kind of just to have fun with Minecraft, because I haven't played the game. I mean, I've played the game for a long time, but I haven't played the recent updates. So right now I'm on a 26.2, which is a really weird numbering system. I feel like we went from a, I guess, relatively confusing system to, I guess, an even more confusing system. Like, why would you change something that's been the same since forever? But that's not really my point. My point is, I haven't played the game or survival mode in 7 years. I haven't seriously played survival mode. Maybe I'd like start a new world, but then I would like quit it after like 10 minutes because I wasn't interested. I didn't like the newer world gen. I didn't like, all the crazy stuff that was going on. I kind of liked the peaceful simplicity of the game, like its world gen and stuff. So, I found a mod. It's called Moderner Beta, and what it does is it lets me get the old world gen um on the newest version. So I am currently using the pre 1.18 world gen, the 1.17 stuff. So we should have most of how everything used to generate, but I'm not 100% sure. We're gonna figure it out together. But like I was saying before, I want to also get better at my editing. So this series, I'm hopefully gonna get a little bit better at editing. I'm gonna try some new things, maybe try some hopefully maybe like some better editing, try and figure out music and stuff, the things that you normally do with editing on YouTube. I really don't know where I'm going with this. Um, are we on an island? That is my question. There's a sulfur cave. That's cool, I guess. There is a lot of sulfur cave stuff. Hello. Oh, I'm in the sulfur water. Jeez. I don't know if you could tell, but I jumped there. I was hoping it was gonna erupt, but jeez. Oh, that scared me. I'm not even playing that up for content. That actually scared me pretty good. What the heck? Oh, there's a witch hut. Wait, hold on. Wait, this is actually a really good seed. What? Wait, wait, that's great. Hold on. Witch farm? Witch farm. Hold on. That pale garden is ginormous. This is a crazy seed. Oh, hi, Sulfur Cube. How were you today? Wait. Oh, that's cool. Wait. Oh, shoot. I just realized that birch log is gone. I don't have... I don't have iron. So that birch log is just in that sulfur cube until I get shears. Oh, I made a grave mistake. Alright, we're gonna get copper. And I think getting copper, tools and armor is gonna be a good idea, just for like early game, since there's no iron. I have to go into the caves for that. Can I show you guys what I was about to do? I was about to take this and do that. Yeah, there's y'all's clip of idiots playing Minecraft. There's my idiot move there. Alright, copper pick. That's nice. That guy is just... I feel bad. I feel bad for doing that, actually. The poor sulfur cube that was birthed into this world to be used as a minigame block is stuck bouncing there for all eternity. And I feel slightly responsible for that. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here for me. We're gonna leave. That guy will just be here. Those are the chords. Now, I need to find a place for my house, and I've never had a personal gripe with it. We got bees. There's the witch. Nope, 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 nope. Actually, you know what? I can take her. I can take it. Come here. Get over here. There you go. We got action. Why was the witch over here? Yeah, no, this is the witch. This is where the witch hut is. This is the witch hut stuff. That's the black cat. Also, hang on, aren't there normally two witches? Apparently not. Or is that a bedrock thing? I think two witches is a bedrock thing. Can I tame a cat? I want the cat. I actually do want the cat. Can I... Come here. Come here. I want to give you a fish. No, come here. Yes, come here. Yes! Oh, we got a cat. Oh, this is actually the first time I think I've tamed a cat and was actually really happy about it. Don't ask what happened to every other cat that I've had. Just don't think about it. Leave a comment for what we should name the cat. Because I don't know what to name this cat. I don't have a good name for the cat. What? That is a cow. Why do mobs sound so weird now? I don't like it. I don't like the new mob sounds. Don't get yourself killed. I've had you for a total of like 4 seconds. Don't die. So come on. I guess placeholder name cat that we need to go find a place for a home. Ooh, wait. Hold on. This is not a bad place. Hold on. I was not actually expecting to find just like a generic plains biome. Hold on. This is awesome. Is that more plains over there, or is that a mountain? I don't know if that's a mountain or if that's plains. Okay, so it is a mountain, but that is plains biome. This is all plains biome. Ooh, hold on. Distraction. Lush caves! This is actually really cool. I've always wanted the ones that were, shown at Minecraft. I was not actually expecting to be able to do that. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry, but I'm also getting distracted by this. I didn't know that you could put torches on azaleas. I thought they were transparent. That's interesting. Okay, there's an axe log. I want it, but I can't have it. But I also got the cat, so I mean, is there really a downside? Come on, cat. Come here. Does the cat lay down? Wait, wait, wait. Yay, the cat's laying down! Yay! Oh, I forgot about cat gifts! Okay, don't let the cat oversleep, otherwise it makes infinite purring sounds. Got it. Or I let the cat oversleep, because the cat will probably want to kill me now. I think right here is a nice spot, because we have the Pale Garden over there, which is what I want to do with some stuff. We got a Dark Oak Forest for some wood. And we got a swamp for slime, a mountain because old mountains are cool. And we're about to have leather. Alright, wait. Bundle! I have not used bundle. I didn't know that this was a thing I could do. Hold on. Okay, Nah, I'm kidding. I know how these work. It's left click. I was messing around with these earlier. I'm not kidding. I've been messing around with a lot of stuff, and I forget how bundles work, because I know the 1 point... I'm not kidding. That was genuinely just an accident. Yeah, you have to left click. Also, don't I have to... Yeah, I remember when they all went on the ground at once. This is where our house is going to be. This is where we're going to do house stuff. And, I think it is time to do something that I am very nervous about doing. And I don't have one of the wood types I want. Great. I'm gonna do something. And it is something that I'm not confident in doing. But that is... that is building with dark oak. I have never built with dark oak wood. And I think, since this series is about me trying stuff, trying new things, I think it's only fitting if I try to build with dark oak. How do I... We're gonna build out a frame, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I ran out of cobble. Okay. I want the door to be over here. And this is where the door is gonna be. And I want to use birch as kind of like a contrasting block, because that, I think, would look nice. Alright. We have cobblestone, so I think I can make the trim for the house, make it look at least somewhat house-shaped. I'm also realizing this log is off. Alright. We're gonna try the sleeping again with the cat. Does it freak out? It does not! The cat is fine! Okay, now it has behaved. I didn't get anything, but that's fine. We don't need anything from the cat, because the cat is a cat. I don't know where I'm going with that, but, why are you standing? What? Weren't you just sitting like 2 seconds ago? Come here. If I put down a... Wait, hang on. If I put down a chest... Does it... Don't cats, like, pathfind chests and then, like, try to sit on them? Oh? Oh. Oh? Come on. Nope, you just chose to sit on the bed. There. Now it's sitting. Now the cat is sitting. It's not gonna move. Oh, that looks good. Wait, I'm actually really happy with that. Hold on. Alright, we're gonna need more wood at some point. But I have a small birch farm. In fact, I'm actually gonna move this over here so we don't have the leaves merge. Because if the leaves replace each other, we lose out on things like more saplings. So there's now spaced. Inventory is organized. It is mine time now. I'm hearing water droplets. And they're really close. Am I digging into a dripstone cave? Oh, wow, yeah, that answers my question. Alright, time to destroy the ecosystem. There's iron in here! And more sulfur cave! Why is there so much? Why is there so much sulfur? Jeez. This ravine has so much iron. And by so much, I mean, like, sure, it's like 4 blocks, but... Okay, there's a mine shaft in the sulfur cave that is under my house. I swear I did not load this seed before I started playing. There are sulfur cubes here. You know what would be funny? If I gave it an iron ore. That would be funny. But I'm going to save my iron. I'm going to spare it the misery of being stuck in place. And me the fact that I wasted an iron ore. I remember bundles back when they were first added in the 1.17 snapshots. And they were pretty bad. They didn't have the UI that we have today, so like you can't scroll through it. Back in Bundles of Bravery, it got the scroll functionality, which was a complete game changer because, honestly, I agree that the old system was very clunky, where you had to take items out individually, and it was really slow. It was like absurdly slow. It was so pointless to have it. I also remember when you right-clicked and every item in the bundle came out. That, honestly, probably would be a nice streamlined feature, but honestly, I see why it was changed. I am out of torches. Alright, we sleep with cat and get gift, maybe. We get rotten flesh! Come here. Come here. Come back to the bed. Lay on the bed. There you go. Alright. We actually got a pretty good haul in terms of getting iron. Oh. Is it a thunderstorm? No, it is not. It is just rain. I have turned the rain down so I can be heard. Because the rain does not get to be heard. That is the deal. I want to make a bucket. I want to steal a cube from downstairs. Target acquired. Come here. You're gonna go in a bucket and you're never gonna come out. Nom. Oh, that's... I like the sulfur cube bucket. What? There's a 2 full... What? Oh, I can scroll, but I can't take out. Okay. I like the sound, and I like that I can put these guys in buckets. I think it is time that the sulfur cube and I go on an adventure to retrieve the other sulfur cube. I think it's only right that we release that one that we spawned in, or the one that we trapped at the beginning. Alright, cat, we're going off on an adventure, me and this guy that I just kidnapped from his natural habitat downstairs. You stay here, you be a good cat. On to bed, okay? We're gonna go rescue the other guy. So we'll see you guys. We'll see you in a minute. Yep. Oh, is he here? Oh, there he is! Come here. You're being rescued. Do not resist. Alright, we rescued the birch log. Let's go. Alright, I'm kidding. Now we have this sulfur cube. I have made a grave realization that I want to make sure that I remember which one's which. Shoot. Oh, wait, I know. There we go. Okay, I stayed out a little too long. We're gonna have to deal with that. Hang on. Alright. I stayed out a little bit too long, and now it is turning night. And I don't want to be out at night right now because I don't have armor on. So we're gonna go home and hopefully not be mauled by all the mobs, and also not sniped. Oh, there's a shipwreck. I want that. I know what I just said, but I want the shipwreck stuff. Oh, it's deep. Hang on. Wait, hold on. Shipwreck stuff is deep. Alright, we're going down. I can't see the chests. I have made a grave mistake. There. I can't see! It was... Oh, wow. It is hard to see. Oh, man. Alright, here we go. So it was down on this part of the ship. There. There. Okay. We leave. We get out, and we leave. I'm stuck. No, not again! Wait, you can see the eye blossoms. Oh, that's so cool. Just in the night, all the way over here, in the corner of my vision, I can see the open eye blossoms. That is so spooky, actually. That's actually crazy. And then the cat is still alive and behaving. Alright. We survived, and we brought back the 2 sulfur cubes. In fact, actually, what I'm gonna do is so that we can identify this one. Hey, don't push the cat. There. And then... There. Now we have these 2. So we have, like, what, 3 pets? We have the sulfur cube, the birch log sulfur cube, and this unnamed cat. Yeah, alright, back to building the house. Someone come up with names for these guys, because I don't know how to name stuff in Minecraft. I will be completely honest. It'll probably be like Bert or something. Which, let's be honest, people probably don't want me to call the cat Bert. I do want to try something. And I'm not going to use a recipe book for this. This is a feature that I have never used before, and I actually do not know how to craft. How... That's chiseled bookshelf. Is it this? Is it this? I think you guys know what I'm trying to craft now, but, how do you make a shelf? Wait, can I not make shelf? Wait, what? What? How do you make a shelf? Do I need to strip wood? Okay, I never picked up a piece of stripped wood before. I need more copper. Is it... That's a shelf! That is a shelf. I refuse to believe that I refuse to believe that's the shelf recipe. Get out of here. In all seriousness, I have never used shelf for building. That looks bad already. How do why do I get 6? So wait, that means that 1 log is 1 shelf. Okay, so how do I use these? I've seen that people would use these in building. Would I do something like that? Is that good? Is that good? I'm worried this is gonna lag my world out, I'll be honest. Because shelves, I think if I... Yeah, I do that. I like the play sound. So I just do that for all sides of the house? I just do... I just do that? Does this look good? I'm not sure if this looks good. Because here's the thing. I've never built with shelves before. I've never played on this version before. So I don't know if shelves are good like this, you know? If this is supposed to be how shelves are utilized. I think I'm gonna roll with that, and if I come back after getting sand, and I don't like it, I'll change it. Alright, 2 stacks of sand, and I don't know how I feel about the shelves. I'll be honest, I don't know how I feel about the shelves. So, we're just gonna figure it out as we go along. We're gonna actually save the iron for tools, and we're going to use the copper for armor. Because why not? Alright. That actually doesn't look half bad. I actually kind of like copper. Copper became really useful, I'll be honest. Also, let's get sugarcane going. So now we get that working. I can't tell if you're standing or sitting. There. And if the game would let me sleep... Here, wait, I don't know how cat gifts work. I know how they work, but I don't know how they fully work. Does the cat need to walk over to me? There. Okay, so the cat walked over to me, and I got a cat gift. I got a feather. Does it need to walk over? I don't know, so I'm just gonna say... I think the cat needs to walk over for the cat gift to work. Coke. Here. That's my use for the bookshelf. It's scaffolding before I get bamboo. Oh, wait, hold on. The pillagers are here. That's crazy. I was not expecting pillagers to show up this early. Shield, that's what I meant to make. This is my house! You don't get to camp my bed! It's not worth it. Second crafting table, go. Why are you in the house? Wait, can I... Enclosure! No, do not shoot the cat. You shoot the cat, that's a war crime. Nice. We got the pillager zoo. Come see the... This actually is probably racist. I'll be honest. I think making... Yeah, honestly. You know what? Just shoot me. Just... Yeah, that seemed... That's... Where did that arrow go? Oh, they're targeting me now. I'll just... There we go. What level? 4! That's a very scary item. Let me just, put you in the sack of holding. Also, little information, the voluntary exile advancement is broken, because it's supposed to mean that you... Let me just do this. Because it means that you killed the pillager captain, and you now have bad omen. That's not how the game works anymore. When they added the bottle of bad omen, or ominous bottle, whatever it's called, I could care less. it ended up breaking it, so now the advancement isn't correct. Alright, we have... Ow. Alright, we have a foundation. I don't know what to do there. Do I have more birch? I do. We're just... Yeah, that looks good, actually. That doesn't look too bad. The shelves are weird. The shelves are just jarring. I don't like the shelves. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the shelves down. It was a waste of birch. Alright, but what I do want to try and do, what I think would look nice on this, if you don't know, there are those moss roofs, you know, in, like, a lot of Minecraft, YouTube videos where someone's, like, starting their forever world. I want to do, like, a moss-esque roof. It's not gonna be a moss roof. It's not gonna be... You know what that is. But it's gonna be kind of like a moss roof, but not exactly a moss roof. Maybe that'll look good, or wait, I could do something else, and that is what I do for my hightail bases, where I go up a few blocks, log, and then they come across like this, and it would continue up. Oh, that actually I think would look really nice. I need a lot of dark oak wood, but I think it'd look really nice. You know? That'd be kind of cool. Alright, we have put together a roof. I actually don't know how I feel about this beam. This I like, where it's, you know, kind of going up. I don't know how I feel about that. But I do want this kind of roof, you know? I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am actually really excited to continue this series and figure out exactly what I can and can't do, because this world is kind of messed up because we have the sulfur caves everywhere. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video.